So in this video, I'm excited to share with you guys a mega compilation of over 75 print-on-demand niches. These are taken from over a year and a half of my YouTube videos. So they include not just the name of the niche, but also some examples and more importantly, the context as to how or why I think these niches have potential. So you might be asking yourself, Adam, why are you making this video and sharing all of these niches? I just recently passed 5,000 subscribers here on my YouTube channel. So this is a bit of a thank you, a bit of a kickback to my subs. But it's also because niche research is kind of my thing. I actually enjoy doing niche research, and it's a main topic on my YouTube channel. And that's also why at the end of this video, I'm really excited to share a brand new free resource that I've been working really hard on. It's a 17-page niche research guide packed with everything you need to conduct meaningful print-on-demand research. So be sure to stay until the end of the video where I'll dive more into this, but for now, roll the tape and enjoy. So first up, number 15 on the list here is flags, specifically country flags. People all over the world live in different countries and they like to celebrate where they're from. All I did was I just broke this out into 4 main categories. So you can see these lines coming off here, and we've got trains for adults, we've got trains for kids, I've got types of trains, and then I've got like other train stuff. These would be an example of sub-niching down. Number 1 on my list is artificial intelligence. This has the potential to kind of send so many shockwaves through the world population, because with AI, you have some people who are really excited about it, right? But then you have an inverse of that, of people who are terrified of it and are scared of it and unclear on what it means for the world. You can see I've got this thing broken down to a lot of different categories. Trains for adults. Well, there's trains occupations. That's the first thing I thought of. We have things like train engineers, train crew, train communications. I would add this to my list. There's no question about it. Cottagecore competition was 650. 650. That's pretty dang good. Number 14, I just came across this one when I was doing some research. Landlord shirts. Some people get them as jokes. Some people buy them for funny gag gifts. When I typed in landlord shirts, I saw right away people are buying these. Wildlife rehabilitation shirt. 206 results. Who says everything is saturated? Who says there's no unsaturated niches? Look at that. 206 results. That's for an auto phrase that was already in Amazon. Number 13, injury shirts. People get these shirts to kind of poke fun at themselves when they're injured. Bank robber shirt? Are you kidding? Like somebody dresses up as a bank robber for Halloween? And I mean, how long would it take to create a design like this, guys? This is literally text. Vietnamese for Trump. This isn't a super hot niche, you know, something that's flying off the shelves, but absolutely, I mean, this is a new niche. You could probably scale this for a lot of other countries. All right, this is another one that I came across that's just plain old funny. The graphic is really simple. It's got a distressed effect. It's very easy to read, and it pops really, really well off of that black t-shirt. If you have a niche that you're already having a lot of success in, and maybe there's some kind of, you know, an animal or a place or an action, you know, something like that you could combine into a funny phrase, try it. We could take it even a step further. What about people who are retired engineers? Under train occupations, I came up with train communications, right? And I came across these, train signaling, right? I see some other words in here too, like goblin core. It's an aesthetic based on appreciation and aspects of nature not typically regarded as beautiful. This is a very, very specific niche, guys. This is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. Gotcha. Day. Okay, 687 results. These are definitely all selling. Some good BSRs in here. This is a great one to add to the list because there's a lot of different areas you could go to, right? You've got Gotcha Day, which is this day that celebrates being adopted. And then you've got the children, right, who maybe want to wear a shirt. And then you're going to have the parents who are going to want to wear a shirt. Things to know about my wife t-shirt. Now it's only showing 154 results. And look at these, same thing, guys. This is like a funny 5 things you should know about my wife. I ran into Tammy Faye at the mall. I ran a marathon shirt. I ran through 100 days shirt. Number 12 here, operation shirts, okay? Every day people get all kinds of different operations. Tonsils removed, heart surgery, appendix removed, all these different things. And people buy get well shirts for them. Train puns. Now these are popular, right? Who tooted? Train historians. Pastry, what about a pastry chef? Right? That's a certain kind of cook. 290 results. It's pretty good. 500, 600. That's excellent. I would immediately think, no, I'm going to make a design that's specific to a pastry chef. So I'm going to Google pastry chef. I'm going to look at pastry chef gifs, memes. I'm gonna read a little bit and learn about a pastry chef. What are the main tools that they use? Raising my wife is exhausting t-shirt. 123 results. You could do this with raising my husband. You could do this with raising my son, my daughter. Today, I just happened to find this design. Adult vacation drinking showcase t-shirt. It has a bunch of check boxes of different countries: Mexico, Norway, China, Italy. Well, this is actually a play on an Epcot shirt, Epcot the theme park. People go there to drink around the world. They have beer in Germany and sake in Japan, and you get a little book and you kind of check it off. Well, this person has taken it a step further and created their own t-shirt with a checkbox built right in. And what's crazy is this thing is really selling well. There are people who are actually posting photos of themselves wearing it at Epcot. All right, I know we're all familiar with the coffee niche, very competitive, very high demand, but this was a unique design. I like this. I have not seen this before. So very simple concept, very simple design, and people who drink only black coffee are usually kind of in a league of their own. And I can see right here, I jump out of planes on purpose shirts. Number 11, this is another really big one. I almost didn't want to give this one away. Destination travel shirts. People from all different countries travel to different travel destinations. I survived a narcissist shirt. I survived a teenage daughter. I survived a car crash shirt. Do I look like I fly economy shirt? Here we go. 485 results. Do I look like I fly economy? This is obviously something that has to do with, people who fly first class, traveling. Look at this. How simple is that design? It's literally just text. But look at these birthday niches. And this is a big one, okay? Train themed birthdays, train themed birthday parties at train museums, train, memorabilia and events, shows, steam trains, the old steam engine locomotives, electric trains, diesel trains, freight trains, tankers, and cabooses. Look at this one I found. Subway trains. Okay, we did the subway map. Look, this is just a picture of an old subway car. Bread shirts. Okay, so let's type in bread shirt. Over 3,000 results. Not terrible, but not exactly low. I would consider this medium to medium high competition. So we can see already that there is demand in this niche. All of these are selling, right? Garlic bread shirt, okay? So now you see how we've niched down within the niche. Now we're at 1,000 results. So I've typed in your wife, my wife shirt. Now there's a lot of results here. And look at these. These have reviews. These have BSRs. And I stumbled upon lighting technician or sound guy or something like that. And I saw this and immediately thought it was hilarious. It says, well hung, clearly speaking to some kind of sound engineer or sound technician. It's very, very simple. It's kind of an inside play within that niche. You're speaking to a target customer who? Somebody who works in sound or lighting. Very, very clever. Okay, so this is a s'mores design. It's funny. I mean, it's a clever little design. This design cracks me up every time I see it. So we're all familiar with the big security shirts, right? They say security across the chest or maybe the back. By putting those two little letters, you're shifting the design completely to a totally different target audience. It's a funny take, a funny play on words, which really appeals to that kind of sarcastic, self-deprecating audience. I just work here shirt, 256 results, 22,000 BSR, 100 sold in the past month. This shirt is low effort. That took no time. All right, so the first design up here, you guys are probably familiar with. This is a very popular design, but for good reason. I absolutely love this design. The font matches that appeal to the audience, the grunge effect, and it's so simple and effective. Number 10, graduation niche, okay? So typically May and June are the graduation months. Every year, people want to get a new shirt.
Who's that? You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube. What do you say? I'm Roscoe. I'm the real boss. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so I get more treats. Okay.
Number 9 is political shirts. Political shirts sell, okay? They really, really do. I'm telling you right now, if you want to make money, look into political shirts. Number 8, girls who code. That's a growing industry and a growing niche. I once was shirt. I once was blind, but now I squint. I once protected him, now he protects me. Tow truck driver shirts. The men and women who work in that field often wear t-shirts. I don't know what it is, but this niche sells. I love Alaska shirt. I love Australia t-shirt. I love a rainy night Eddie Rabbit. I love a good pole dance. I love beer St. Patrick's Day. I love books. I love bread. I love blondes. I love cowboys. I love cats. I love cougars. I love cocktails. I love day drinking. I love dogs. Number 6 is one that you kind of have to play a little bit on the search bar. Just type in this phrase: awesome like my blank. You're going to see all kinds of different designs. Awesome like my daughter. Awesome like my mom. Awesome like my son. Awesome like my father. I hate Alabama. I hate both teams t-shirt. I hate bowling t-shirt. The next design, this one here I pulled up mainly for the actual design effect. This could really be for a lot of different audiences. To me, I think entrepreneurs, right? Or maybe somebody who's coming out of their shell or coming out and growing a business, you know, and they're going from the humble life to the hustle life. I started looking at high-speed trains and I thought of bullet trains, right? Those really fast trains in Japan and stuff. Train map shirts. So if you've been in any urban cities like London or Chicago or New York, they have these subway maps, right? Or these train maps. Number 5. Okay, you guys might make fun of me for this one. So I typed in Julius Caesar shirts. I don't know, I've been learning about them. And that got me thinking you could do that with probably almost any popular historical figure. All right, next one here. You guys are probably familiar with this, right? This has been up for a while. There's a lot of variations of this, but it's my birthday, sign my shirt. The reason I'm showing this is because, don't go and copy this. They have 356 reviews. There's already a ton of these on there. But what are some other occasions that you could do a concept like this? All right, so this next design I came across while just doing some niche research on my own, and I was in the bowling niche. This is appealing to somebody who really knows bowling. Just type in, sorry, I'm late, space, I didn't want to come. I saw a dog. I took the rhombus. Number 4, this is another big niche, all right? This is the outer space niche. Now, I know you're probably thinking, oh, outer space. How are we supposed to compete with that? Well, you got to niche down. You can go the kids route. You could go the planetary route. You could go into the rockets. Number 3, retro hobbies, all right? Things like baseball cards, comic books, vintage video games. You'd be surprised. There's some really, really big sellers in this niche. I play with blocks shirt. I play with knives shirt. I play with fire trucks. Next design here, this one I chose simply for what I picture as a good illustrative or artful, colorful design. This to me is just a great representation of what I picture as a good merch by Amazon graphic t-shirt. Let's go down here to trains for kids. Maybe trains for toddlers, right? Really, really young, 1, 2 years old. And then maybe for kids and teens. Train toys, right? Over here, I've got it broken down for kids and teens, and we've got birthday themes, pop culture, girls who love trains, okay? Okay, another really popular one is the warning, May XYZ. So you type in warning, may, space. Warning may contain alcohol, may contain bourbon, may spontaneously break into song, may yell at video games. Warning, official teenager. Warning, choking hazard. Warning, girls are drinking again. I'm just here to get lucky. I'm just here to close my rings. I'm just here to pay for everything. I'm just here to outdrink my wife. I'm just here for the drinks. I'm just here for the snacks. I'm just here for the shenanigans, right? Number 2, Halloween costume shirts. Halloween is absolutely huge with print on demand and merch on demand on Amazon. Specifically, what I'm talking about are costume shirts, where you create a costume or something that looks like a costume on the template of your t-shirt. I absolutely love these kind of designs. Now, this is specific to losing a finger, but you could totally do this for, I mean, all kinds of different niches and ideas. So simple text-based design. You just have to be creative. Don't tell me what to do shirt. Don't tell me to relax. Don't hassle me. I'm local shirt. And the number 1, the last one I have, again, these are in no particular order, but this is just another niche that I sort of stumbled upon. And it's a content creator shirt. People want to showcase that. They want to talk about that. They want to represent and be proud. All right, so the next one I have pulled up here is actually a play on those old vintage posters. What I'm trying to show you here is that there's a whole world of vintage images and copyright materials that actually expire and then go into the public domain. People enjoy these vintage style posters and artwork. They just have that certain look to them. There goes my last flying F shirt. There goes my social life. Jamaican birthday shirt celebration. People with Jamaican heritage, maybe having Jamaican themed birthdays. This is a scalable niche. Why couldn't I cross niche this with other countries or ethnicities. All right, so for my last design here, I had to throw this one up. This is gonna appeal to someone probably like my age, you know, that played Nintendo 25 years ago when they were a kid. But you could take this same concept, right? Where maybe you have a particular image of something, whatever that subject is, and you make it look old with a walker. Or maybe you do the inverse and you make it look young and you're appealing to a younger audience or an older audience. I don't want to look skinny shirt. I love my girlfriend shirts. I just hope both teams have fun shirt. I prevail shirt. I wish that I had duck feet shirt. Another term that caught my attention here is this ASL, or American Sign Language. I typed that in, ASL shirt. And I can see here a lot of different ASL shirt related search terms. This is a really big niche, really popular, but there might be some sub niches. So I go into ChatGPT and I say, give me a list of sub niches related to ASL. And I see interpreter. I'm gonna go ahead and add this to my list because it's worth taking a closer look at. I am not for everyone shirt. I am not the bigger person t-shirt. Number 2 on my list is anything related to the space industry, or more specifically to the space launch industry. Over the past few years, we've seen a huge increase in the amount of launches from SpaceX and Blue Origin and all these companies that are sending rockets up to space, whether it's for cargo or for satellites or for military or for exploration, science. These things are going to continue to pick up steam. These are more related to being deaf or having some kind of hearing impairment. Good reviews, you know, it's a simple design, creating shirts for people who have, you know, a hearing impairment. Writing is dumb shirt. Coffee is my Valentine. Coffee is the answer. Coffee is always a relax. We're all crazy. It's not a competition. Relax, it's just pool play t-shirt. So I type in ombudsman shirt, really, really low results here. This is a low niche, or excuse me, a low competition niche, text only kind of design. Absolutely, this is getting added to the list. So I tell it to write me 10 funny haiku poems about coffee. And then right off the bat, look at this. I've got some text only simple designs where I'm cross-niching coffee, which is hugely popular, along with haikus. There are dozens and dozens of other poem types and opportunities to cross niche with other popular niches. Running is my therapy shirt. Running is my sunshine shirt. Running is my happy place shirt. Okay, number 3 on the list, and this is a big one. It's the coronation of King Charles III. What you're gonna see is you're gonna see a lot of people who have British pride or English pride, who are royalists, who are people who are really interested in monarchy and history and all of these things come out of the woodwork to support King Charles or support the idea or the movement, and there's gonna be opportunity there. How about train hobbies, model train competitions, or train dioramas, right? That's where you build a little town. Another hobby, train spotting. That's people who love to watch trains in real life. They like to see them and watch them. Okay, so now I'm going to type in spray tan, and lo and behold, again, very, very low search results, and I see some interesting little slogans. These are not going to fly off the shelf and be, you know, top sellers, but I can go to ChatGPT and I tell it, give me a list of funny spray tan related phrases. And look at this, some of these are hilarious. This is gonna be a funny, easy shirt, low effort, and it's all about building that portfolio. Okay, I see witness, but I see this one here, witness protection program. That's kind of a funny one. So I type it in, and look, there's a long tail keyword for it right there. Fairly low results, simple design. I see reviews, I see some sales. So that one's going on the list. All right, up first, I have this butterfly design. Well, right off the bat, I can see from the illustration exactly what it is. That's a butterfly. It's specifically a monarch butterfly. The design itself is not overly complicated. It has a realistic element with an artistic approach, and it has a message and a call to action. Yoga is my happy hour. Yoga is my drug. Grow lavender. Lavender, okay, that's a plant, right? Or an herb or something. Lavender, this is something specific. I mean, this isn't a great one, but I do know that there's a lot of those free graphic libraries out there that you can get these old vintage illustrations, these old scientific journal illustrations for free. Train-related art, train costumes, guys. This is another one, totally different than what you may think of. And look at these train Halloween costumes. Someone out there right now is making a sale in one of the niches you just heard about. There's virtually an endless supply of niches out there. That's why I've created this 17-page free niche research quick guide. It's packed full of resources and strategies that have worked for me. I've included things like brainstorming exercises, the pros and cons of broad versus narrow niches, and best of all, I have a list of hundreds of free niches broken down by category. I've worked really hard on this guide, and I genuinely believe that there is something in it for everyone, no matter where you are on your print-on-demand journey. You can get a free copy of my niche research guide by signing up to my email newsletter at the first link in the video description below. If you've made it this far, let me say thank you so much for watching this video. I worked hard on it, so if you can leave a like, that means a lot, and subscribe to my channel if you're into this kind of content. Drop a comment and say Roscoe down below so that I know you watched the whole video and you met my best buddy, Roscoe the dog. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Who's that right here? Who's that? Hello. Tell him to like and subscribe. Hey, you gotta like. You gotta like.
This is Roscoe the pup. He's a real boss around here.
Yeah. Okay.